Good morning, everyone, and happy Reading Celebration Week. We are celebrating reading throughout the schools, and I know throughout America this week. And so I wanted to share with you my two favorite books. And my first favorite book, I would like to read a chapter of it quickly just to pull you in because it's really that good. My first favorite book is The Tale of Despereaux by Kate DiCamillo. It is an excellent, rich book. And when I say rich, it's rich in vocabulary, in theme, complexity, like even with the text and the sentence structure and ideas. It's just great. It's a great book. The characters are interesting. They're all different. And you can teach a lot with this. You can teach empathy too. It's something that's not in the standards, but we always teach it in the classroom. And I know that you all want to teach it at home. So, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and read this book. There's a few French words in it, but it's fairly easy to read for grades 3, 4, and 5. Those are the grades that I teach, and I would recommend this for those grades, third grade and up, actually. And even second graders could probably read this if they were pretty used to reading chapter books, because it is set up like a chapter book. So this is chapter 1, the last one. The story begins within the walls of a castle with the birth of a mouse, a small mouse, the last mouse to be born to his parents and the only one of his litter to be born alive. "Where are my babies?" said the exhausted mother when the ordeal was through. "Show me my babies." The father mouse held the one small mouse up high. "There is only this one," he said. "The others are dead." "Mon Dieu! Just the one mouse baby?" "Just the one. Will you name him?" "All of that work for nothing," said the mother. She sighed. "It is so sad. It is such the disappointment." She was a French mouse who had arrived at the castle long ago in the luggage of a visiting French diplomat. Disappointment was one of her favorite words. She used it often. "Will you name him?" repeated the father. "Will I name him? Will I name him? Of course I will name him, but he will only die like the others. Oh, so sad. Oh, such the tragedy." The mouse mother held a handkerchief to her nose and then waved it in front of her face. She sniffed. "I will name him. Yes, I will name this mouse Despereaux, for all of the sadness, for the many despairs in this place. Now where is my mirror?" Her husband handed her a small shard of mirror. The mouse mother, whose name was Antoinette, looked at her reflection and gasped aloud. "Toulouse!" she said to one of her sons. "Get for me my makeup bag. My eyes are a fright." While Antoinette touched up her eye makeup, the mouse father put Despereaux down on a bed made of blanket scraps. The April sun, weak but determined, shone through the castle window, and from there squeezed itself through a small hole in the wall, and placed one golden finger on the little mouse. The other, older mice children gathered around to stare at Despereaux. "His ears are too big," said his sister Merlot. "Those are the biggest ears I've ever seen." "Look," said a brother named Furlough. "His eyes are open." "Pa, they shouldn't be open." It is true. Despereaux's eyes should not have been open, but they were. He was staring at the sun reflecting off his mother's mirror. The light was shining onto the ceiling in an oval of brilliance, and he was smiling up at the light. "There's something wrong with him," said the father. "Leave him alone." Despereaux's brothers and sisters stepped back, away from the new mouse. "This is the last," proclaimed Antoinette from her bed. "I will have no more mice babies. They are such the disappointment. They are hard on my beauty. They ruin for me my looks. This is the last one. No more." "The last one," said the father. and he'll be dead soon. He can't live, not with his eyes open like that. But, reader, he did live. This is his story. So that was the first chapter. It's really good, isn't it? I really encourage you to go find this book at the library or order it online or find it somewhere and read it. It's excellent. And I will leave some resources for you all too. So if you want to kind of foster the love for this book and supplement and do some activities related to these books, you can. So anyways, that is the Tale of Despereaux. That was chapter 1. So here's my second favorite book. And my second favorite book is The One and Only Ivan. You've probably heard of this book. It's also a movie on Disney Plus, which is really good. But I highly recommend reading the book. It's there's a lot more meat to it. And there's a lot of excellent things in the book. The best part for me is point of view. So it tells the story from the point of view of a gorilla and the point of view of the different animals in the story, which are the main characters. So it's really interesting. And there's also, if you get the book from the library or Amazon or wherever you order books, bookstore, there are discussion questions at the end, near the end, well, right here. So you can talk about the different parts of the story, answer the questions, or if you don't have to write anything down, just answer them in your mind. It kind of helps you take the story in and learn from it. So there's also a glossary, some good text features here. A glossary which explains a lot of the words used in the story and a lot of the terms. So I'll just read a couple pages of this. It's just excellent though. Hello, I am Ivan. I am a gorilla. It's not as easy as it looks. So what can we infer from this story? Actually, what can we infer from this picture is a better way to put that. I want you to make an inference about him. Does he look happy? What's around him? Any people around? Any animals around? What does he look like? The author and illustrator included this here for you to make an inference. Look at him. What do you think? What can you guess by looking at that picture? What do you think about him? So we'll read on just a little bit. People call me the freeway gorilla, the ape at exit 8, the one and only Ivan, mighty silverback. The names are mine, but they're not me. I am Ivan, just Ivan, only Ivan. Humans waste words. They toss them like banana peels and leave them to rot. Everyone knows the peels are the best part. I suppose you think gorillas can't understand you. Of course, you probably also think we can't walk upright. Try knuckle walking for an hour. You tell me, which way is more fun? I've learned to understand human words over the years. But understanding human speech is not the same as understanding humans. Humans speak too much. They chatter like chimps, crowding the world with their noise, even when they have nothing to say. It took me some time to recognize all those human sounds, to weave words into things. But I was patient. Patient is a useful way to be when you're an ape. Gorillas are as patient as stones. Humans, not so much. There's the first few pages of that. Again, excellent book. These are my two favorites. And sharing this with you because it's reading week, so I encourage you to go find something new that you love at the library or online or in a bookstore, wherever you find books. So, happy reading week, and I will see you all later.